Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Officers Adda 24/7. My name is Amanjot, and I am here with the second class on the basis of your memory-based question, or I can say the key takeaways that we have taken from the May 2023 JAIIB exam. So before starting the session, welcome to the session to all of you, and do let me know is audio, video both are okay? Are we good to go? So that we will start the session. Also, there's a request that do share the session with your friends and colleagues who are going to give the exam in the October 2023. Okay, so let's start the session, and in this particular session, we are going to discuss the questions that have been asked in the May 2023 paper. So as you all know that Indian economy, Indian financial system is a new subject for the JAIIB exam, and the first time this paper was taken in the May 2023, and that paper was tough. So now, first of all, before starting the preparation, if you haven't started yet, then I will suggest you please start early, because the syllabus is very vast and the questions can be a very tough like it was in the May 2023. So we need a proper time for the revision, as well as we need a proper time to understand the concepts of the Indian economy, Indian financial system. So let's start in this particular session. What we are going to do, first of all, we are going to cover those questions which has been asked in May 2023. Second, what we are going to do, we are going to have an explanation with the question also, because many of you haven't started preparation, or maybe you haven't completed the chapters, because in the series, this is the second class of arts, and in this series I am going to discuss the questions which have been asked in May 2023. So it's very obvious you haven't completed the syllabus yet. So the explanation I will be giving in the question, which will make you to understand the questions more easily. Okay, so let's start the session. Before of that, I have told you that we have 4 modules in Indian economy, Indian financial system. Module A, B, C and D, these are the 4 modules. The maximum number of questions can be seen from the module D, then module C, then A and B. Okay, because it's very obvious module D has a huge syllabus. It covers around 17 units for Indian economy, Indian financial system. So if it is covering maximum syllabus, so that's very obvious the maximum questions can be asked from this particular module. Okay, now 17 units are there, and if we talk about after that, the maximum number of questions can be asked from module C, then A and B. So this should be the sequence to prepare for your paper, so that we will be covering the part that will have a more weightage in the paper. Okay, so let's start with the first question of today's session, and if you remember, or if you know the concept, then do try to answer it, and if not, there's no issue, we will be discussing the concepts as well. So this is the question: as a factor of cost, what is the other name of the net national product? So question is talking about NNP. Now what is NNP? NNP, you all have heard about net national product. First of all, let's understand what is net. Net means the remained value of a product. If we talk about the net means the remained value of a product. Now what does remained value of a product means? Let's say, for example, if I have purchased the phone of, let's say, rupees 1 lakh. Okay, I have purchased a particular phone, let's say, of rupees 1 lakh in the month of July. Right, July 2023, I purchased a phone, and that I have paid for 1 lakh. Now, after a certain period, I want to sell this particular product. And when I am selling this particular product, let's say in January 2024, I want to sell this product. So after 6 months, I want to sell this product. So it's very obvious the product will face depreciation. The depreciation will be seen in the product. Now, what is depreciation? The value that has been used in a product. Or we can say the used value of a product is known as depreciation. Whatever product you have for 6 months, you use that product. Let's say, for example, I use that particular phone for 6 months, and in the 6 months I use that particular product, and somehow I crack the screen, I somehow damage the, let's say, battery of a phone. So because I use that particular product, its value has been used, and that used value will be known as your depreciation. So after 6 months, when I went to sell this particular product, I only get, let's say, rupees 50,000. Okay, after I sold this product, I got only 50,000 rupees, but I purchased this particular product at 1 lakh. So this difference defines the value of a product. So when I purchased this product, the product was having the gross value, and the gross value is 1 lakh. But now the remained value of a product is only 50,000. So if we are calculating the national income. If we are calculating the production of a country, in the month of July, we have calculated the value of 1 lakh. In the month of January, we are going to calculate the same product's value. That will be 50,000. And that's known as net value. Now, second is national product. NP stands for national product. Now, what is national product? National product is the production that has been done by the citizen of a country. So, whatever production done by the citizen of a country, okay, within the country or outside the country, doesn't matter, okay, doesn't matter. If the person is citizen of your country, whatever production the citizen have done within the geographical boundary of a country and outside the geographical boundary of a country, that will be counted here, and this will be known as national product. So I hope net value is clear. That is your remained value, and national product is simply the production done by the citizen of a country within the geographical boundary and outside the geographical boundary will be counted as a national product of a country, right? Now, let's talk about this options. First is saying personal income, second is saying national income, third is saying net domestic product, and fourth is saying gross national product. Now, we have understood what is national product as well as we have understood what is net product. But again, one terminology is remained here to understand, that is a factor cost. So when you are calculating the value of production, you will calculate that value at two prices, or I can say at two values, that is market price and the another one is factor cost. In the market price, you have to add the indirect taxes. What we have to add? The indirect taxes, because whenever we went to purchase a certain goods and services, we have to pay indirect tax. That will be GST. But when we are calculating the factor cost means it's very obvious the costing of a product will be counted, in which GST will not be applicable, because GST applicable only on the final products. So here when you calculate NNP at factor cost, what you will get here? You will have to add the subsidies. You have to add what? You have to add subsidies with the value of NNP. With the value of NNP, you have to add subsidies here, and with the value of NNP, you have to add indirect taxes here. And what will be national income? And national income used to be the GDP market price, used to known as a national income, but now it has been changed. Now the national income will be calculated at the net value with the factor cost. And why we are doing that? So that overall production that has been done by the citizen of a country within or outside the geographical boundary, that will be calculated and on the remained value. Because this will be giving us more accurate national income, not the exact national income, but more accurate national income can be counted. So it's very obvious the right answer will be your B option. So NNP at factor cost. This NNP at factor cost is also known as national income. Earlier, this national income used to be known as GDP market price, but now it has what? NNP market factor cost. Okay, so the right answer for the first question will be your B, that is national income. And these questions belong to your unit number 18, that is the module B of your Indian economy, Indian financial system. Okay, let's move to the next question, that is talking about small finance bank. So you all have heard about this type of bank. These are the differentiated types of bank that has been launched by, or RBI has started giving license in the month of in the year of 2015. With a small finance bank, payment bank were also introduced by RBI. RBI also given license to them. Now, if I talk about the payment bank and a small finance bank, both the banks were introduced by RBI for the purpose of financial inclusion, to make the banking services or banking financial product and services more easily available for the persons of the society. That's why we have introduced the small finance bank and payment bank. Now, a small finance bank was introduced on the recommendation of Usha Thorat committee. Let's see what the question is asking. A small finance bank will have to extend whatever % of its credit to sectors classified under priority sector lending. So if we talk about priority sector lending, these are the certain sectors of our economy. These are the certain sectors of our economy which needs improvement, which needs development as per RBI and Government of India, right? And those sectors are defined as a priority sector, and there are total 8 sectors. There are total 8 sectors which are known as priority sector, and RBI said that banks have to give them the first priority in case of lending. So whenever commercial banks are providing loan to the customer, they are providing loan to the businessman or any other particular person, first they have to fulfill the target and sub-target that has been given by RBI to whom? The banks. And this is known as PSL. And how many sectors are there? There are total 8 sectors. Okay. So now here we are talking about the target of a small finance bank for the PSL sector. Is it 26%? Is it 40%? Is it 75%? Or is it 65%? Which of the following is correct? Let me know. Which of the following is correct? If we are talking about the small finance bank, how much percentage of ANBC? And always remember, when you are providing a loan in the PSL sector, the percentage of ANBC will be provided under the PSL. What is ANBC? Adjusted net bank credit. The amount of money bank has adjusted to provide loan to. Okay, that is known as ANBC. Now, the right percentage is 75%. A small finance bank as well as RRBs. Now, they both have to provide 75% of their ANBC to the PSL sector. Do remember that. And the sub-targets will be different, right? For example, in case of a small finance bank, they have to give to the agriculture like 18%. Out of this 18%, 10% will go to the small and marginal farmers. Apart from that, they have to give loan to the micro enterprises. That will be 7.5%. Then they have to give loan to whom? To the weaker sections of the society. That will be 12%. So these are the sub-targets for a small finance bank. And this is the overall target for a small finance bank that has been given by Reserve Bank of India. The only banks who do not have PSL target, these banks are payment banks, because payment banks are not allowed to give loan to the public. Okay. So the right answer will be your 75%. That is C option. And this question belongs to your unit 4. That is role of PSL and MSME. Now, let's start next question. It's talk about the World Bank. So, first of all, World Bank is an international organization which somehow helping India to develop, to reconstruct. Like World Bank have 5 institutions, IBRD, IDA, IFC, MEGA and ICSID. And India is the founding member of 3 of them. And India is the member of MEGA but not a founding member, but ICSID is the certain institution of World Bank where India is not a member, not even a member. Okay, so if we talk about World Bank is an international organization. With the help of its 5 institutions, it provides loans to India to eradicate the poverty, to develop the country, to reconstruct the country as well. Okay, now it is asking about that World Bank has classified economies as per the per capita income. So what is per capita income? Per capita income simply means national income divided by your total population is per capita income. It tells us about the per person income in a certain financial year. So that's what we are talking about. Per capita income means simple national income divided by your total population. Now, if I talk about World Bank has divided economies on the basis of per capita income, and the 4 categories has been given by World Bank. And these 4 categories are low income, lower middle income, upper middle income and higher income. Okay, out of these 4 categories, question is asking Indian economy falls under the category of. So out of these 4 categories, what is the category of Indian economy? Also, do remember the all 4 categories. Maybe in the next exam, it can be, maybe it's not asking what is India's status as per World Bank. Maybe it can ask like how many categories are there and what are the names of the category. Okay, so that's why I'm saying concepts are very important. If you know the concepts, you will be able to answer the question. Okay, and it is very obvious the same questions cannot be seen there. But yes, if this question has been asked in May 2023, now obviously out of this question and this option, the another question can be formed. Okay, I got one answer. That is lower middle income country. Very good. So India is a part of lower middle income country as per the World Bank per capita income classification. So the right answer will be your B option. And this question is from your unit 1 of Indian economy and financial system. Now the next question. Next question is talking about What is the annual premium payable by the subscriber for the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana? So question is asking about Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. First of all, this is a scheme that can be asked in your, like if we talk about Indian economy, Indian financial system, the government schemes chapter is your insurance product and pension products. So in pension products like Atal Pension Yojana will be there. In insurance product, this is an insurance scheme, है ना? Apart from this, PPB, principles and practices of banking, is a subject in which a lot of government schemes we have to cover, because government scheme is a kind of product that banks have to provide to the consumers, है ना? So bank becomes mediator to provide the social welfare that will be provided by the government to the weaker section or to the disadvantaged population of our country. That's why in PPB we have to study all the schemes, but in Indian economy we have to cover first your pension scheme, second your insurance scheme. Now let me know, if we talk about Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, what is the premium for this scheme? And I think you all should know that, because you are actually providing this scheme's benefit to the consumers. So if we talk about Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, let's understand the other certain things also. This scheme was introduced in May 2015 by Mr. Modi from Kolkata. Okay. On the same date in May 2015, Mr. Narendra Modi launched 3 schemes from Kolkata, that is Jeevan Jyoti, Suraksha Bima Yojana and Atal Pension Yojana. These 3 schemes was introduced at the same day by Mr. Modi. Now, if we talk about Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, the age group of this scheme will be 18 to 50 years. And this is the annual scheme. What does annual scheme means? If you want the benefit of this scheme, every year you have to give the premium. Every year you have to contribute. So this is what we're talking about, 18 to 50 years is age group. And it covers the insurance. It gives you insurance benefit till the age of 55 years. It means contribution you have to done annually from 18 years age to 50 years, whatever age you want to enroll in. After enrolling the scheme, every year you have to pay the premium amount. Okay. After 50 years, like I got the age of 50 years and I did annual summation of the premium. But after 50 years, I do not have to pay any premium. But still, after 50 years, till the 55 years of age of mine, the insurance benefit will be given to me. Okay. And what is the insurance benefit? Insurance benefit is 2 lakh rupees in case of natural death. Okay. In case of natural death of a subscriber, the nominee will get 2 lakh rupees in the Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. Clear? Now, so this is the detail of the scheme. Now, the additional thing you have to remember is premium, that is 436. And it used to, 436 is per annum, not as per month. Per annum, this is you have to pay. Apart from that, the old premium used to be 330 rupees per annum. The old premium was 330 rupees per annum. Now, the new premium is 436 rupees per annum. So this is the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, and this is the sufficient information that we have to remember in case of this scheme. Okay. Chalo, let's continue with the next question. Achha, so right answer will be your B option, 436. And this question belongs to your unit 43, that is your insurance. Okay. Now, which of the following statement are incorrect regarding Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana? Actually, in the May 2023, they haven't asked about the Jan Arogya Yojana, but they have asked about Ayushman Bharat scheme, or you all have heard about this scheme, right? So the question was directly from the Ayushman Bharat, but the Jan Arogya Yojana is a part of Ayushman Bharat. That's why I made a question on the Jan Arogya Yojana. Okay. So let's understand the Ayushman Bharat scheme. Ayushman Bharat scheme was introduced by Government of India after the National Health Policy 2017 was made. So in that particular policy, it has been seen when we were making the policy. At that time, the survey had done by Adda, and it have found out that the people in the country, they have a non-living thing insurance more comparatively to the living things insurance, or the medical care is not there. Not everybody is able to get the medical care, to get the health care. And everyone or maximum, like every 6th person of our country If we talk about the data, every sixth person of our country is becoming poor, and the reason behind is healthcare. So because of the health facility, people have to spend the money, out of pocket money. They have to spend out of pocket money. Simply, they have to use their savings to take the health benefits or whatever they need for their own survival. In that situation, so this out-of-pocket expense in the healthcare sector makes every 6% of our country poor. So that's why when we have introduced the National Health Policy 2017, we have seen this issue. And after seeing this issue, it has been, it has been analyzed. Like now the healthcare or medical care benefits, they became the segmented approach to the country or sectoral approach to the country. Like there is a level of people, there is a segment of people who are capable of taking the healthcare or medical care. But if we talk about the healthcare, this is the basic need of every person. So this issue has been raised in the National Health Policy that we have to make this healthcare or medical care a comprehensive approach in comparison to sectoral or segmented approach. And that's when we have introduced the Ayushman Bharat scheme that will help to make the healthcare or medical care a comprehensive approach for the country's people. Now, this Ayushman Bharat has two components. First is Health and Wellness Center, and the second one is Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. Now, Health and Wellness Center provide us the primary healthcare services. Like in the last class, we have talked about the sectors of economy, primary, secondary, and tertiary. Similarly, there are three categories of healthcare also, primary, secondary, and tertiary. So, primary services, primary healthcare provided by Health and Wellness Center. Secondary and tertiary healthcare services provided by the Jan Arogya Yojana. Okay, and in this Jan Arogya Yojana is providing us what? This Jan Arogya Yojana is providing 5 lakh per family per annum. 5 lakh per family per annum. Medical care provided by the Jan Arogya Yojana. Okay, and this benefit will be taken or can be taken by any family member. Doesn't matter what is the age group, the gender, and the size of family doesn't matter. So if the family have 10 persons, if a family of 2 persons is there, they will get this amount of money, and this is for the poor family. Okay, so this is the Ayushman Bharat Yojana, and now the question is talking about the incorrect statement. Okay, you have to tell the incorrect statement regarding the Jan Arogya Yojana. So the options or statements are: first statement saying the scheme will cover expenses for primary health care. Second is saying the scheme will be cashless and paperless at public hospital and empaneled private hospital. Third is saying the benefit only includes pre-hospitalization expenses and not the post-hospitalization expenses. Now the options are A and B, B and C, B only, and A and C only. Now let me know which of the following is correct. Let me know which of the following is correct. A, B, C, or D. If you do not know the answer of any question, just write don't know. But be active in the session. It will be interesting. So if I talk about the first option, I have just told you, the primary healthcare services will be provided by Health and Wellness Center. So this statement is incorrect. A statement is incorrect. Second, it will provide you cashless service from the public as well as private hospitals. This is correct. This is a correct statement. But the third one is saying the benefit only include pre-hospitalization expenses and not post-hospitalization. This is also incorrect because it covered 3 days pre-hospitalization and 14 days, 3 days pre-hospitalization and 14 days post-hospitalization. Okay, expenses. So A and C, both the statements are incorrect. So the answer will be your D option. Answer will be your D option. A and C are incorrect. And always focus on in the statement-based question, like what the question is asking, correct or incorrect, true or false. These kinds of questions are very important to, or these kinds of keywords are very important to focus on. Okay, so the right answer will be your D option. So answer will be D, and unit is your 42. Clear? So these were the questions that has been seen in the May 2023. So focus on the topic. It's not like we are not having these session because the same question can be asked in the paper. No, but on the same topic, questions can be asked. So we have to have an idea what kind of questions can be asked and what level of questions can be there. So this is what our previous year questions, or I can say May 2023 key takeaways. So this is the course detail. If you want to join a particular batch in which the detailed concepts will be covered, topic wise mock test will be available, your full length mock test will be available, e-PDFs will be available, and apart from that class PDFs will be available to revise. So many content is there. And if you want all that content, you can also join our paid batches that is started. The first Sankalp batch started on 19th, in which we have started first with Indian economy and Indian financial system, and second, we have started with the AFM. So these two subjects have been started. AFM Niharika ma'am is taking. Indian economy, Indian financial system, and PPB I will be taking, and Vishal sir will be taking the retail banking and wealth management. And these batches, this is the first batch. Second batch also started on 3rd of July, and in this particular batch, we have started from AFM subject. Okay, and in these batches, what you are going to get? You are going to get first of all the conceptual classes. Second, you will get here. One second. Okay. Second, you will get here the mock test, that full length mock test, topic wise mock test will be available. Apart from that, e-PDFs or class PDFs will be available also. Okay. And how to enroll? Just go to the Adda 24/7 application. If you haven't downloaded the application, do download, because additional 1% discount will be available. Then click on the JAIIB October, and this is the Sankalp batch 2. This is the Sankalp batch 1. As per your convenience, you can join the particular batch. Click on the batch, do check all the details, and then click on the buy now option. And when you click on the buy now option, you can use the code that is July 77, that is already applied here, and you will find the 77% discount on a product. Okay, but 1% additional will be available if you use the coins in the application, and you have to pay lesser amount from here. Okay, around 43 something you have to pay. So this will be the Sankalp batch 2, started with the AFM subject on 3rd of July, and the validity will be 6 months. Clear? So this is the information for all of you. Now, if you have any doubt in any particular question, or if you feel like you are not able to join, or the coupon code is not working or something, any problem if you face. So what you can do, you can call on this particular number and discuss the issue with them. Clear? And if you have any doubt in the particular question, you can ask in the comment section also. I will be checking your comment and answering there. And this session we will be continuing till Sunday. And till Sunday, we will cover all the questions that has been asked, or that topic that has been asked in the May 2023. So do not forget to join my session daily at 6 PM only on Officers Adda 24/7. Okay. So this is the information for all of you. And last but not the least, if you are new to the channel of Officers Adda 24/7, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. So take care all. See you in the next class.